Welcome back to the Modern Real Estate Agents with Johnny and Lizzie Phillips.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope everyone is good. Lizzie's over here messing with dials and whatnot, having me move my microphone. She doesn't think I'm doing it right.
Well, I don't know why all of a sudden my volume was very low. So,
well, God forbid you guys don't hear Lizzie.
You definitely need to hear me.
On that subject, I just want to say thank you to people. This was on my mind earlier today. I've had a couple people reach out recently, and all of them had said the same thing.
What?
They went through and scrolled different real estate podcasts. They found ours. I guess you're pretty or something, because they're convinced to watch it or to listen, and they really enjoy it. They really.
That's good news.
They like us. So
I've got a couple people recently too.
Yeah. If you like us, thank you. If you don't like us,
actually, I was going to say this. We never hardly ever say this, but if you do like the podcast, would you leave us a review? Because there's some people that think that my banter sucks, and I want to prove them wrong that my banter doesn't suck.
So
well, not just me, but our banter.
Make a note of that. It's the banter. Real estate, whatever. But the banter. You're here for the banter.
Yeah.
But we are going to be talking about real estate today.
Yeah.
In fact, Lizzie is probably going to cut me off in some places because I want to talk to you guys about what we are doing in 2024 for our lead generation plan. Part of this business is going to always be taking a step back, seeing what you did, how'd your year go, what can you change different, right?
Yeah.
We actually just got off of a Zoom, and the key word for this Zoom was mastery. And I didn't chime in and tell people what I was thinking, because I'm not doing that. But I really liked that. Mastery to me is like continually sharpening the knife, right? It's getting just a little better every time. Mm-hmm. Taking a step back and saying, okay, I did this great. I can improve right here. So next time I'm going to do what I did great there and improve here. Each time getting better and better and better. And so that goes into this whole taking a step back. And what are you going to do next year? So our next year is going to look different.
Yeah, it is going to look different.
So again, Lizzie's going to be cutting me off and saying, whoa, stop there, right? People in our local market are listening. But yeah, I'm excited.
If you implement what we say, good job. You were one of the few people.
I mean, that's true. And that's why I've never been afraid to say exactly what we're doing, because it's a whole lead the horse to water thing, right?
Well, the other reason we don't want to share everything is that we were just trained on a lot of this.
I mean, that's true.
It's a lot of their own stuff. So we can't give away everything that they've given us.
Yeah, we don't want to give away
because we paid for it.
Proprietary things. Oh, right. My God. But it's good. My God. We implemented this strategy.
Well, let's talk about it, and then we can talk about what
the wins were.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Let's do that.
Well, there were wins.
We're going to leave some golden nuggets for you.
There's your teaser. Stay to the end.
Yeah.
I think we just talked about that.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah. Okay. So what has worked for us in the past? Cold calling. I did it. I never liked to do it, right? It's uncomfortable.
If you really like cold calling, you are a rare person.
You're a psychopath if you like cold calling.
That's fine.
Yeah. Hey, more power to you, right? But no, I mean, I think it makes 99% of people uncomfortable. It made me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But I knew that it worked, and I knew that I wanted to do it, and I knew that I wanted to be successful. So, blah.
Yeah.
Right?
So we had to do it.
There you go. And then keeping up with your sphere of influence, right? That's always been very important. I think our numbers are consistently 75% of our business comes from sphere of influence.
Yeah. Either people we know or referrals from them.
So always keep up with them. I think we've said this about 100 times, but they will always be the lifeblood of your business.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, if you're new to an area, there's a way to build your sphere fast. Just get involved really quickly within different groups of people. Figure out all the things that are part of your life, your kids, your religion, your hobbies, everything that is a big part of your life, and plug into some kind of a group of people with all of those different things. Or if you're like, I don't know anything, like if you're a young female, join the junior league. There's a junior league in most southern cities. Not even just southern, but there's a junior league everywhere. Like join some kind of a networking group. Start working at a co-working space. That's been amazing for us. We've met so many new people through that.
Had a walk in this morning for close to $1 million.
Yeah, like that.
Just walk in.
We just got this office because we had to have a space outside of our house. But if you're looking for a way, like don't even get an office, like just join the co-working and start talking to people. Come to, like, we go to all of the little like coffee and lunch.
If we're going to pay for this office, I expect my chicken minis. Okay.
Like we go to all those, but we made a great connection with someone yesterday. Like
sure did.
There's so many ways to grow your sphere of influence. And in a way, it's kind of like cold calling.
I mean, yeah, but again, it's people who know you and who are not going to yell at you. Yeah. Anyway, if you want to hear more about nurturing your sphere of influence, I think it was 2 episodes ago, maybe we talked about it. So check it out.
Yeah.
Yes. Are we good there? We're good there?
I think we're good there.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. So this is what I'm going to be doing differently for the team is I'm going to be doing a whole lot less cold calling and a whole lot more open houses.
This is something we've always done. Like we've always had open houses as part of our listing structure, but this is taking it in like a new, more intentional on steroids direction.
Oh my God. So intentional. Like there's like a 20-step process to this open house strategy that we're implementing. And some of them I was like, I don't want to do this. Well, guess what? I did it. And that's what made it work. So I'm a believer in this process now.
I mean, 1 week in and he's like, okay.
Yeah, no, I am like balls to the wall with this.
Yeah.
Like I ordered some more open house signs today to get delivered in an hour so I can do an open house in 3 hours. I mean, it works really stinking well. And so I'm going to be the guy in Gainesville that holds the most open houses. They're going to give me a trophy. All right. I'm going to get a call from the board of realtors saying, hey, we heard about you. And I'm like, I don't really like the board of realtors, but whatever. Thanks.
You can't say that. No, we just aren't super involved with ours. We have other things. Yeah.
No.
Maybe we will be next year.
Yeah. So, okay. Can I talk about these wins?
Yeah.
All right. So I put up a post in our local real estate agent like Facebook group. I'm like, hey, I want to host 4 open houses by the end of the year, making it sound like I'm some kind of open house awesome wizard. Well, guess what? People were throwing houses at me.
Yeah.
They were like, here, host this. It's been up for 180 days and we got nothing. And that's exactly what I want. I want vacant houses that have been sitting that are pretty, so I can just advertise the hell out of them. Mm-hmm. That's all this is, guys. All right. I'm just advertising someone else's houses.
Yeah. So speaking of advertising, I mean, you can do you want to keep talking?
No, go ahead.
Are you sure? Okay. So speaking of that is like, we have been very, very adamant about we do not buy leads.
Hell no.
Like we will not join with any of the big companies and buy leads from them that are going to cost us thousands and thousands of dollars. What we have decided to do is spend $30 on social media advertising. And within 1 day, we pulled in, it was at least maybe like 15 leads.
Yeah, at least.
In 1 day, we pulled in 15 leads. And so that's what we're saying is like, we are like very much don't spend money on leads. But if Johnny spent $30 on every open house that he did all year long, like that could be,
I mean, the ROI on that
$500, maybe $500. If one person converts, it's still 1,000 times cheaper than any big name Zillow, Realtor.com, any of those.
I think the math on that's probably not great.
What?
I could easily spend $500 a month. Just saying.
$30?
If I do 2 open houses.
2 a week?
2 a week, that's
60.
No. 60 a week. 120.
That's like $250 something like that. We're really good at math. We're great realtors.
Hey, it's a lot easier to do 1% times 3. Okay, that's easier.
We can do percentage all day long.
so yeah, don't follow us for math advice. Anyway, yeah.
But still, like, we're not throwing a ton of money at this, and we're getting great results.
So yeah, from the first one. Okay, again, well, let's say this. We got someone who came in off of that lead, right? Off of that ad, who's ready to buy at $350 right now.
Yeah.
Lead came in, follow up, done.
Our new behind the scenes team followed up with them immediately, gave us all the information. Johnny called, got her on a search.
We're done.
Yeah.
We're ready to go.
So and then on the other thing, when you hosted your first open house, well, not first, but the first doing this new plan.
Yes. Okay. So again, without going into the 20-step process, right? I'm packing my stuff ready to go because it's 3:59 and I'm closing up at 4:00.
Yeah. And we had to be somewhere.
Yeah. Lizzie's breathing down my throat because we're late for a freaking light show. This guy pulls up in like a maroon 4Runner and I'm like, oh. Okay, whatever.
Like last minute of the whole thing. Come on, people.
Oh yeah, I'm literally walking out with a basket of shit in my hands. All right, and he's like, "Hey, you hosting an open house?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, come on in." Because honest to God, not a single person showed up. No one. I had been walking around pacing this house by myself.
I had no
for
internet.
The last 2
like
hours.
Hardly any service.
Right. Okay, he came down with his wife, 2 kids, and brother-in-law, and guess what? He's not buying that house, but he is a cash buyer. And he's like, "Hey, will you go find me a house to buy?" Yeah. Okay. So now I have this cash buyer on search. He's looking for something super particular and I've isolated it down and we're going to go buy a house. First freaking one cash buyer.
Yeah. So that's 2 potential sales from 1 open house. And you have 3 open houses this week lined up. So we're excited to see what else can come from those.
And again, mastery. The more I do this, the better I'm going to get at it. Because I didn't knock out all 20 steps. I couldn't. We didn't even have the materials to do it. Imagine where this is going to be when we're there. I'm super stoked.
Yeah. So this is kind of this month has been kind of our like trial and error, see what happens. And then, yeah, we can go from there.
Yep. So something else that I have started because so many agents jumped at me of like, "Hey, please host my open house," is I went on Google Forms and I was like, I'm going to make this easier because scheduling these out is not as easy as I wanted it to be. So I made a Google form for agents to fill out. Hey, here's my number. Here's the address. Here's some information. And here's what day I want you to hold it. I mean, I'm going to make this a freaking system. It's going to be smooth as things that are smooth.
Butter. Did you lose your...
I think I broke it.
Sorry, guys. We have our...
Oh, man. I really broke it.
What the heck did you do? Can you not go up and down, maybe?
I don't know. Wait. Sorry, guys. We're sitting here trying to...
We're saving the world and saving paper, so we're doing our computer screen, and Johnny's just not sure what he's doing.
I don't know.
Just go to the next slide.
Yeah, whatever. Oh man, I don't know if I can. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, so the best part of this whole open house plan, guys, is it's basically free, right? Minus the $30 that we're spending on the Facebook ads.
Everything else is free.
100%.
I don't think there's anything else we're spending money on.
I'm going to run off
printing,
some copies.
But we print at home.
It is. Yeah. I used to go to Office Max and get all of my stuff done for like $2 a piece. Well, the stuff that we have to have for this is so minimal, we can just do it at home.
Yeah.
It's perfect. So that's the best kind, right? We are always low overhead people. We have been preaching low overhead. And I think that 2023, if you didn't have low overhead, you probably do now.
Yeah.
Because this last 6 months, people have been
rough.
Feeling it.
Yeah.
So hopefully if you have not slimmed down, you're doing it now. And 2024 is going to be great. I'm so excited about 2024. Mm-hmm. But I still think running a lean business is the way to do it. Mm-hmm. And so everything, after the open house is just follow up. right? And we have our back end management system now, which is fantastic. Again, they followed up with this online lead, got everything I needed to know, sent it over to us. We were on the phone with them within an hour going.
It's okay. So like, think of it in a way as like anyone who buys or does Ojo. What's that thing you did?
What was that called?
Where like
Opcity.
Opcity. There we go. Think of it like that, where like Opcity has pulled these leads in, but our back end, we paid to pull these leads in. We have a back end. We don't even know what these people are. We know nothing. They're doing all the legwork, calling, emailing, texting, all the things.
They are.
Well, as soon as they find somebody who wants to buy, it's like a warm handoff.
Yeah. I called this woman and she was like, oh yeah, I know you. I'm like, no, I don't know you, but
yeah,
great.
Like, yeah. She was like, okay. Like she knew who was supposed to call.
Yeah. And it was my first one, so I didn't know what to do. I thought Lizzie was going to throw something at me because I was talking like a moron, but no, worked really well.
Somehow I maybe pulled that one off.
And
We'll
again,
see.
it's just going to get better because now I know what to expect when it happens, right?
Yeah, like first one, whatever. If we don't end up closing it, that's fine, but we'll get better from here.
Oh, I'm going to close it. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Okay, sounds great.
So this plan, guys, again, I see it as a wash, rinse, repeat, right? I can hold an open house every day as long as I had 3 or 4 days of lead time to get the Facebook ads out because I don't do anything, right? We put the ads out. I go through my little checklist and that's it. There's no thought that goes into this. It's a wash, rinse, repeat system.
Well, and the best thing is like, so Johnny did host an open house that was like pretty far away. And so like if for some reason he doesn't want to work those leads, we can just refer them out.
Oh, hell yes. That's the best part about this.
Yeah. We'll just refer them to somebody and not have to think about it again. So, and you can refer those leads back to these listing agents.
Absolutely.
And they're going to want you to host all their open houses if you're passing them leads from it.
Which I'm happy to do because we're going to partner together.
Yeah.
Which means I get paid.
Exactly.
Everyone gets paid. So we keep talking about our back-end management system, but that's one of the most important gears in this whole machine is having something that follows up.
Yeah. So like, let's say, of course, you don't have a follow-up back end like we do. You host this open house and 7 people walk through. Your only job after that is to follow up with these people.
Absolutely.
Not just one time, multiple times. And the other most important thing is you have to get their information, guys. I have harped on this for years with Johnny of like, you have to get information. You have to get information. And sometimes he gets an email and sometimes he gets this. But the way that we're doing it now, like there's no way we're not going to get information.
Okay. Yes. And it's not salesy at all. It's not like, here, come fill out my sign-in sheet. I don't have a sign-in sheet.
Yeah.
But I get so much more information now.
Yeah.
And wow. I believe in this. I don't know what to tell you.
I think it's going to be good.
So yes, if you had your 7 people come through, now you're on the hook for following up with these people. You got to email them. You got to call them. You got to text them.
Set them up
you
on
gotta convert
a
'em.
property search.
Yeah.
Just throw, like if you're, I don't know, whatever management system you have, if you have KV Core, put them in there on a buyer search so that they can get automatic emails every week, basically, and eventually they may reach out.
Yeah.
You still need to be calling them, but like give a little bit of the legwork to.
I mean, yeah, you need to use whatever automated system you have.
Yeah.
Right.
We're trying out Showcase IDX right now. That's our next thing we're trying out.
We are. But again, I mean, we're using that as the search portal, not the follow-up system.
No, exactly.
Right.
Yeah. No, you have to have something more than just a buyer search.
The fortune's in the follow-up, right? And I think that they said this a couple weeks ago on a Zoom. What's the best CRM?
Well, typically people say it's the one that you use.
But that's not right.
But it's not right.
It's the one that works for you.
Yeah.
Right? Because again,
this is coming off like really salesy. Like we aren't even ready to pitch this to you guys yet.
I'm just so excited about it.
But Johnny's like, I'm like, calm down, please. Because they're going to think we're trying to sell you guys on this. We're not.
We're not even telling them what it is.
That's so true. But yeah, we're not even going to tell you guys what it is today. There we go.
I'm like, what are you talking about? We
can't even sell you something that you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I guess reach out to us if you're really that curious, but we're not trying to sell you guys anything.
No, we really aren't.
We can't even get anything even if we did bring you into this. Jesus Christ.
What's in it for us?
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm excited, guys, because I'm 2024 is going to be badass.
Yeah.
All right. I want to make $1 million in 2024. Lizzie thinks that may be a little high. We'll see. At this rate, I might be on it.
If he does 50% of that, I'll be thrilled.
Right. Right. And who wouldn't be?
Yeah.
Who wouldn't be? All right. We don't have to go into these. These are more of the 20 steps that we get into. And since that's not our proprietary information, we just won't share that. Right.
But it's got a lot of the things that you should be doing, plus some things that you're doing that you probably shouldn't be doing.
I mean, you guys know, put out directional signs, right?
Yeah.
That's on the list.
Door knock, right? Check. Like
things that you know.
Yeah.
But are you doing it correctly?
Yeah. And are you actually doing it? Because I can't tell you how many open houses we've hosted that we didn't door knock, that we didn't.
Yep.
We put up baby 3 signs, that we, all the things.
All the things.
We've all done it, but we're going to do it differently now.
For sure. So
I guess I didn't really read the slides because you have this. And
I know. I was going to say, Lizzie already addressed this. We are talking about how we're buying $30, and we keep saying $30 because that's our number. Right?
That literally is how much we've
spent.
That's the number. That's how much our back end says. Like, you do not need to spend more than $30.
Yeah. So we're doing $30 in Facebook ads, but we're not paying for Zillow leads. So what's the difference, right? I think the difference is Zillow, you can pay $500, $1,000 a month, get a stack of names and numbers that may not even be interested in buying, right? No, the leads that we're getting are handed off and warmed up by someone and handing them back to us. Like, it's no waste of time.
Yeah,
There's no useless cold calling. And
I think we have in the past run a couple ads, but we never followed up with them.
Well, no, I don't think anything we've done has been this successful in the last 7 days.
No, right?
Except for Pavel. All right.
Yeah, but how did you even meet? It was something in Facebook.
It was, yeah. I ran it.
Was it an ad?
It was either.
I thought it was like
could have been a post.
I think it was a post in one of the yard sale groups.
Yeah. Well,
I think that's what it was.
Guys, I got the one amazing client from that came out of nowhere, right? But
shout out Pavel. We love him.
That is a one in a lifetime thing. So don't expect that to happen.
And that required a ton of follow-up before that converted.
For a year.
It was probably a year.
Before he bought something, and it wasn't even with me.
That's right.
He had to buy a for sale by owner that wouldn't work with me.
And Johnny was like, whatever, dude. Like, you get me on the next one.
I did.
And he did get Johnny on the next one. And thank God he did, because it was $500,000.
I was going to say, the next one, the next one, the next one.
Yeah.
And now I got another commercial listing up for him right now.
So we're like 5 transactions in deep because of the follow-up. Maybe we should just change the name of this episode to follow-up. For fuck's sake, follow-up.
Ooh, I like that. For fuck's sake. I was trying to, I don't know.
It's great, I think.
Oh, I mean,
I guess I'll just have to put little like asterisks.
I was going to say, we're going to get blocked on Apple. So what am I trying to do here, guys? I'm trying to be the face of open houses in my town. Like I said, the board of realtors is going to call me and they're going to be like, we've been keeping track of your open houses. This is quite impressive, son. Yes, it is. You think you like that?
I think that's just great.
Thanks.
Great.
Just came up with that.
Like
improv.
That's exactly how they sound.
Well, I can't do like an old lady voice. You know, they're old ladies.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
What?
I'm just staring at you.
Why?
Because
they can't see that, honey.
So yeah. And of course, guys, I'm collecting as much information as possible. These open houses, they're not about selling the houses. They're not my listings. Okay. I mean, I'd love to sell it. Don't get me wrong, but I'm there for buyers. I'm there to pick up buyers and pick up buyer information. So that's what I'm doing. It's not clicking, so I guess that's the end. So we were on a Zoom recently, and it was so clear that the person who was leading it didn't write the slideshow. Did you pick up on that?
When was that?
It was like 3 weeks ago. She even said that she delegates that out. She sends her notes to someone and someone makes the slideshow. And every time she reads a slide, it's like the first time she's read it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, I noticed it. It was funny. But that's how I feel today because I wrote this 2 days ago and I haven't looked at it since.
Yeah, I haven't either. I have no clue what was on it now.
You just fly blind every time.
No, I don't. Sometimes I make the notes. And then I know what I'm talking about. So you should know what you're talking about, Mr. Note Man. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else there is. I feel like this, like Johnny wanted this to be like us telling you our whole business plan. I was like, I don't feel like we can tell our entire business plan in just one episode.
No, we can't.
Or like, yeah. But I feel like this is a good one piece of it is to really, really focus on open houses.
Yeah. I mean, that's it, guys. That is, if you just wanted to skip to minute 26, like that was it. Hold open houses, as many as you can. They don't have to be your listings.
Yeah.
I think we forgot to mention that. These are borrowed listings.
Yeah, these are none of our own listings right now.
Yeah, like that's the most important part of this
Yeah.
is we don't have enough listings to do this. Borrow other people's.
Also, I guess I could say the way that we're running our Facebook ads is through listings to leads. So if you're interested in that, that's how we're getting leads right now. So I'll give you that free little
nugget.
That's how we're pulling leads in so that you have access to do that. So like try it. Just fucking make something up and try it.
For real. If you do want more information on this whole open house step thing, just reach out. You know how to find us.
Yeah. We'll get you in contact with the right people. Then we will make no money off
Our
of you.
people will talk to your people. The people will talk. Anything else you want to share, babe? What do you want for Christmas?
Well, what's interesting that you should ask that is that the other day he sent our 3-year-old in to say, Mommy, what do you want for Christmas? And I was like, who asked you to say that? Daddy. I said, go tell him. I want him. Did he tell you?
A massage?
From who?
I don't know.
I said, go and tell him I want a massage from somebody that's not him.
No, he did not say that part. I guess I have to take back the candle wax that you massage into people. That's a thing, right?
What? No.
That's totally a thing.
That is not a thing.
I don't know what I bought then.
I don't know where you saw that.
Spencer Gifts.
Did you really buy something?
No.
Okay, I was going to say.
I don't even think Spencer's is still around. But
what do you want for Christmas?
It doesn't matter. It's like saying, what do you want for Father's Day? Do people even remember Father's Day? You do a good job on Father's Day.
I do a really good job on Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
I like crush it for birthday and Father's Day.
You do.
They're like 2 weeks apart. But so is Mother's Day and my birthday. It's like my birthday, Mother's Day, Johnny's birthday, Father's Day. So we just get like double.
That's it.
It kind of sucks, but whatever. But I have a gift for you, but it's also like a gift for me.
That is exactly what I expect. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. I mean,
but I think you're really going to like it. You've
You've
been asking for it for a year, so.
Oh, I'm finally getting that? You're going to wear that?
Jesus, that's not.
All right, guys. Stay tuned for updates on how that goes.
No, that is not what this is about. But you know what it is, I'm sure. No.
Do you think I know what it is?
I do think you know what it is.
No.
Okay. Do you know what we're giving our kids for Christmas?
No.
Do you know what we're giving your dad, my mom?
Have you bought those things?
Our children's, all the things. Yeah.
No.
Because somebody's got to do it.
I listen, I was talking to Steven this morning at breakfast and I was like, I feel so unprepared. So unprepared. And I do.
For Christmas?
Yeah. Well, just for life in general. Right now, I'm just so business focused and I'm turning into the movie Click. I saw it. I can see it. So I won't do that. I promise.
Okay. You've mentioned that before on here. I know that for a fact. He's really paranoid about turning into Adam Sandler.
I really... Listen, if I was Adam Sandler, that wouldn't be so bad. He did all right.
He did do all right.
But I don't want to be an asshole.
Actually, that's so funny. I was listening to an audiobook and she talked about how like she saw Adam Sandler in a green room and something about it. She was like, something about it was making me laugh.
Well,
I don't know. I don't remember. Like it was
said.
like something about like him in this movie in this era. Man, I had the hots for him kind of a thing, but I don't remember what the movie was. And I don't remember what the era was. So it's kind of like a lame.
Well, it must have been
punchline.
like.
But I remembered that she was like into Adam Sandler, and I was like, that's never been my thing personally.
I feel like it had to have been Big Daddy because everything
No, it
before
wasn't Big Daddy.
Big Daddy
It was something else. I don't remember what it was though.
was like Billy Madison and.
Oh, it was Billy Madison.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was Billy Madison.
All right.
I have no clue about. I've never watched that movie, but that's the movie it was. That's so funny. You would say that movie. Yeah.
Right.
Well, now you guys know the punchline of my terrible joke.
It took us 3 minutes. We got
We
there.
finally got there.
Yeah. What are we getting everyone for Christmas, babe?
I'm not gonna put it on the webs.
I don't think anyone who got Christmas presents for listens to us.
Well, and to be fair, I guess this won't air until, which I don't know if this is gonna air Christmas Day or not. It depends on if our editor.
Then it depends on if you guys should have better things to do on Christmas. Do not listen to this on Christmas.
I
with
kind
your
of want to know
family.
if we put this out on Christmas.
Babe, don't do that to people.
If you listen to us, will you let us know? Because it'll make me so happy that you spent Christmas with me. But if you got this far on Christmas, please go spend time with family.
For real.
And stop working.
This is the part in the podcast where you get nothing of value.
No, I don't think.
Zero.
I think we're gonna wait till the new year to drop this. So
Okay, good.
it'll be fine.
Good.
If you listen to this for no reason, you'll just know that you didn't spend Christmas with us and you were with your family because we didn't distract you from your family.
I feel like because we're this far into just shooting this shit, we should probably give away like an Amazon gift card to the first person who's like, oh, I listened all the way and the code word is star.
Okay, fine.
Oh.
Sure.
Okay.
$25. Whoever listened, first person to DM us,
I love that.
and we'll post you on Instagram.
Oh, that's fun.
That is the most random thing ever.
Is star the code word?
Sure.
It's got to be. I already said it.
Yeah, star is the code word. If you're not first, you're last. Only one person gets it.
Okay.
I hope it's one of our like top listeners that.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Like I can think of exactly who it's going to be
Right.
because
Like a couple people in there.
yeah, like a handful of people reach out
I hope
after
they get
every
it.
episode. Like I had a bunch of people reach out for Dawn. That was very sweet.
Oh, yeah. I had one person reach out about Dawn.
Mhm.
That was very sweet.
Yep.
Okay. We're going to stop rambling.
Yeah, let him go because I got to go pick up my signs and go
Yeah.
do an open house.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, guys.